All right, hello, Nascar. Pick 5 players. Toto, we are going back to Kansas. That's right. The round of 8 is going on. We have 8 players currently battling it out to see who will make the Final Four and championship race at Phoenix. So we've got this contest, this race, Kansas, and then we have one more, the cutoff race at Martinsville. That will be it for the playoffs. That's a cutoff race. That's going to give us our top 4 that will go to that championship race and battle it out for the championship for this year. So we're in the round of 8. The 8 players out of those 8, we're going to have the Final Four next week at Martinsville. After that race, we will know who's going to be there in that Final Four championship race. So, if you've never played the contest before, hey, this is kind of the rundown. It starts at Daytona. I do it for every NASCAR Cup Series race. Starting off with Daytona at the beginning of each season. Players enter their picks down below in the comments section. When a player enters, I write their name down. Go over to the title. Well, you got the title for each contest video, and next to the title, over to the right, you're going to see a little gray arrow. You tap on that right next to the title of the video. That's going to take you down to the description box. In that description box, you're going to always have some information, the points available for that particular race, that particular contest, always will be listed. And sometimes the points that you can earn and how you earn them, I switch it up just a little bit. Like this year when we went Bristol on dirt, I switched it up. The guys had never done that before, so I'm like, I'm going to boost the points a little bit. You know, if your number 1 pick, say, is Chase Elliott, and Chase Elliott wins, you're going to get more points for that. So basically, it's really simple how I work the points. Different point values for each thing. Say, you know, your number 1 pick that you choose, the first driver number that you give me wins the race. That's going to be worth, say, 5 points. If you have, 4 exacts, that's going to be like 3 points apiece for each of those drivers. Say you pick Kyle Larson to finish in the top 5, and you have him down as your second pick, and he finishes second. That's going to give you, say, 2 points. It's really pretty simple how I work it. And exacts, they finish in that exact spot within your lineup. That's where the driver finishes. Exacts are worth a certain amount. Randoms, you pick, say, Joey Logano as one of your top 5, and he finishes in the top 5. Randoms, those are worth a certain point value. It's really pretty simple how I work it. And, this has been a real good thing for me continuing this contest. Having brain cancer, it gives me something to focus on. It tests my writing skills because I'm writing all this stuff down. Every person that enters the contest, and if you're in the playoffs, I'm keeping up with, circling numbers. And all right, he picked his first pick was Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson won, so this person in the playoffs still round of 8. He got 5 points for that. 5 points for picking your number 1 pick, winning the race. That's worth 5. That's worth 8. That's worth 7. Whatever it might be that particular week. So it's been helping me to work my brain a little bit. And as most of you know, I'm going through radiation treatment, doing really, really well. This brain cancer thing, man, I feel like I am doing really just exceptionally well. Had a little bit of a vision deficit. I still do. I'm seeing 20/20 with the glasses, but I go back to the neuro optometrist. They're going to try to fix my field vision or my peripheral vision. It's still off just a little bit. They're going to put over these lenses, which I'm seeing 20/20 out of, what they call a prism. And what a prism is, it's almost like a kaleidoscope. And what it does is it bends the light in the direction that you're having the most trouble with, which with me, it's the left side. So ain't no way I could be a NASCAR driver right now turning left. Man, I'm having a hard time seeing my peripheral out of my left eye. So, well, actually, to my left side. And the optometrist, this neuro, working with brain patients, she told me, man, your right eye has a bad stigmatism because who knows how long it's been trying to compensate on that left side. You've been getting a lot of, your right eye's been trying to compensate over to the left, and you got a bad stigmatism in that eye. You got a stigmatism in your left eye too, but your left eye, naturally, you're seeing better with it than the right eye. But you got a little bit of a stigmatism in the left eye too. But hey, we're going to use that prism film over your lenses, and we're going to see how well that works for you. And if you like it, if you think that it's working really good for you, we're going to write you a prescription. I can go back to the optical where I had these done. Come on, brain, work. They'll pop these new lenses out and replace them for free. Actually make the lenses with the prism, make the prism lenses, and instead of having that clear film over the front of these. And hey, we'll see how it works. But guys, I'm doing really, really good. Thank you for all the support, thoughts, and prayers. Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. I feel well, feel good and strong, feel healthy, feel really good, man. I'm pumped up, I'm excited. Cancer, you going down. Devil, you done tried to take me out twice this year. 2 surgeries. Still kicking, baby. You ain't taking me down. God is pulling me through this. Hey, there's no way I would be here right now if it wasn't for all of you guys and God working through me. The thoughts, the prayers, all you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much coming back each and every week and playing this contest. You guys are awesome. And I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I will not be taken down. And I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel strong. And I'm just amped. I'm pumped up every day. I get up with that same attitude. And not going to be taken down, man. I've got a daughter to raise. She's 3 right now. Next month, November, she's going to be 4. Kid is smart as a whip, and it's just encouraging every day coming home, playing with her, and seeing how smart she is. And Dada, your head feel good? Yeah, baby, I feel good. So it's been a humbling experience, and learning to let my emotions out. And that's something, guys, that you gotta let happen. You feel emotional about something, man, let it out. If you have to get alone, do it, because it'll eat you up if you don't. Trust and believe. Trust and believe, coming from somebody that 2 brain surgeries this year, back to back, 1 in June, 1 in August, right back in the same spot, and hey, it was not a walk to the corner store. It was not like being at a race and walking to the concession stand and getting another beer. Oh no, man, it's some serious business. So Toto, we are in Kansas, Hollywood Casino 400. This contest, basically how it works, you're going to give me your top 5 down below. Who you think will finish in the top 5 of this race at Kansas. You're going to give me those picks down below. Now, every contest, you guys, for the most part, know how it works. We can have only 1 winner per contest. So what you're going to do, you're going to give me those top 5 picks down below. Who you think will finish in the top 5 of this race. Next to it or below it, you're going to give me a tie-breaking number. That's a TBN number, and it needs to be 1 through 200. In the event that 2 or more players tie, doing the same thing to win, we go to that tie-breaking number, which will be posted in the comments section of this video during the race. Okay, so you can come back during the race, look in the comments section. You're going to see that TBN number, and you can see how close the number you picked is to that TBN number. So, that TBN number, what I do, I go to it's like a spin wheel on Google, a number generator, and generate myself a number 1 through 200. I place it in the comments section of every video while the race is going on. That way you guys can come and check out and see how close you are to it. In the event that we have 2 or more players tie, that's going to be the tiebreaker and determine the overall winner for that particular contest. Now, how you win, very, very simple. There are different ways. If you get 4 out of 5 in no particular order, just 4 out of your 5 picks are in that top 5, that wins 1 diecast. So you can win even if you're not in the playoffs. Those in the playoffs are fighting to get to that championship Final Four and become the 2021 Pick 5 champion. That person will win a $175 gift card and be crowned the 2021 Nascar Pick 5 champion. Works the same way with the regular season. I still need to get Jackie Mama her regular season championship prize. That was a $75 gift card. Jackie, I haven't forgot about you. Just things have been insane. Radiation treatment. My wife going through a lot of just stress, and just we're dealing with kids and their activities. It's just one thing after another. But I try to help around the house and do as much as I can do, even with what I'm going through. Still mowing grass, still doing dishes, still doing laundry. I just do as much as I can, try to stay active, moving around, and it's made a tremendous difference. And I try not to push it too hard, but hey, I'm not disabled. I can still do a little bit. The system, SSI, says, yeah, you are disabled. You've had two major surgeries on your brain, and I will be getting disability starting in December or January, so that's a huge blessing. I don't have to work right now. Don't want to work right now. The checks that I will be receiving, I'll be bringing in more money than I was making working, and that's just a tremendous blessing from God, because, one trip and fall and I hit my head, that could be just horrible. So, I'm going to be able to do some things that I want to do. My dad giving me his immaculate 2000 Silverado, not a thing wrong with it. I'll be able to tinker around with that. And he just bought himself a 2021 Toyota Tacoma, black with blue metallic, in it, and nice truck, very nice truck. And they kind of went back to the 80s body style, the arena trucks that they had back in the 80s. Oh man, it's a sharp looking body style. It's higher in the air than the Tacomas that were prior. Nice looking trucks. If you haven't seen them, go check one out, man. They are good looking trucks, going back to a more aggressive 80s style body. They're nice, I'm telling you. This truck is nice. Super nice looking body style. But anyway, hey, yeah, get those picks down below. We have 2 or more players tie for the win. Going to go to that TBN number. That's going to determine it. All you guys in the playoffs, hey, after this race, I will have a points update letting you guys know where you're sitting in the points. We have only 8 right now in this round of 8. Next year. Come on, brain. Next week, after that Martinsville race, I'm going to do a points update video. You're going to know if you are still in or if you're out, if your season has ended. Out of you guys, our final 8, we're going to have our final 4. So Try to get as many points as you can here at Kansas. I'm just going to recommend the Deuce of Brad Keselowski. That's just a personal somebody I would think. He always runs good at Kansas. And Kyle Larson, that guy just runs good everywhere. He is just ripping it up this year and doing so well. I don't know. Denny Hamlin might be a good pick. Chase Elliott, I'm not really sure. I think he'll have a good run, but I don't know. And I tell you what, William Byron is just maturing week by week by week, showing great speed week after week. He's really stepping his game up, and that team and crew is really starting to come to life. So showing a lot of speed. So he may be somebody that I would think about choosing. And Chase Elliott, too. I think he could get a top 5. Just don't know if he'll be in that top 2 or 3. Possibly Martin Truex Jr. I think he's really going to be pushing, as well as Kyle Busch. He is going to do whatever it takes. So he's just that type of driver. He will push it and push it hard. So strongly think about Kyle Busch. These are just some of my suggestions, and those are coming from a guy with brain cancer. So I pretty well know my NASCAR. So you guys can take some of my suggestions or go with somebody different. It's up to you. So get your pick 5 down below with that TBN number. And hey, if you're not a playoff player, not in that top 8, you can still play for diecasts. You can win diecasts each and every week with this contest. You pick up a win, you get 4 out of 5 in no particular order. That wins 1 diecast. If you get 5 out of 5 in no particular order, that wins 2 diecasts. You get 5 out of 5 in exact order, that wins 3 diecasts, plus a limited edition John Force Funny Car diecast from the year 1990. I can't remember, it's 90s. 1990. 8, I believe it is, 97. I'd have to look again, but it's limited edition. Only 1,008 of those were ever made. And if you say I'm not big into drag racing or John Force, hey, that's perfectly fine. You can substitute that car out for one of the others that I have. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And if you want to see the diecasts that I have available, again, always check out the description box to the right of the title of these contest videos. You'll see some information there. And that video will be there. It'll be titled My Diecasts Available. That's what you can choose from in the event that you do pick up a contest win. So if you're not one of the final 8, you can still continue to play for diecasts. You're still a part of this contest, and you can play each and every week if you're not in the playoffs. One of the final 8 players, that's perfectly fine. So if you're not in the playoffs, try to steal a win away from one of these playoff players. Try to make it more interesting, right? So hey, get your picks down below with that TBN number 1 through 200. And good luck to all you guys, you playoff players. Hey, getting down to the nitty gritty. Only one more race after this, Martinsville. That's the cutoff race. We're going to have our final 4 after that. So it's going to be on in Phoenix. That's all I got to say. It's a close-knit contest. And guys, I will be coming back next year. 2022, we're going to have the new cars next year. So who knows what it's going to look like. The driver's saying it's extremely hot. It's hot in these cars already, but next year, these cars are even hotter in the cockpit. So they're trying to make some changes to these cars. They put slits in the tops of the windshields to try to alleviate some of that heat. And these drivers already are losing 10 pounds per race. Every race, just sweat. I mean, these guys are athletes. They have to be physically fit to be able to take the G-forces in the turns at these bigger tracks. It's no joke. These guys are physically fit. These guys are athletic. Hey, it's no joke, man. Even the floor pans down by the pedals, these guys get their feet burned. Okay, the heat coming off of the engine. People think that it's just cars going in circles. You got no clue. You got no clue. And one of the things that I love so much about NASCAR, we still reflect. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. You got it, baby. Come on. We still respect the flag, national anthem. At each event, we have a flyover. At each event, hey, don't see a whole lot of kneeling and stuff like that with the whole all lives matter. All lives matter. Whether you're black, white, redneck, it don't matter. All lives matter. Hey. So get your picks down below with that TBN number. Love you guys. Coming back each and every week. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me personally. All the prayers, all the thoughts. I greatly appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. We'll be back next year with the Pick 5 contest. Keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much. Supporting the channel. Everything that you guys do. Get your Pick 5 down below, TBN number. Let's see what happens at Kansas. Thank you guys.